Today I will share with you an incident that happened with my cousin. I have described it exactly as he told me. Hi, my name is Solana. About 2013 I was an intermediate student at that time. In November 2012 we changed houses. That house was 4 stories. We went up to the 2nd floor. Our neighbors lived on the ground floor. We had a very short relationship with them. The reason was that there was a girl my age in their house. Her name was Emma. She was also an intermediate examinee. So our feelings got stronger. We used to go up to the terrace in the afternoon to talk, play games and have fun. Just as we were watching our exams, we didn't go to the roof like before. Meanwhile, the exams were over. She and I would go out to chat in secret like before. One day, while talking, ghosts became the main topic of our story. Emma asked me, "Do you believe in ghosts?" I said yes. She said, "Have you ever seen them?" I shook my head and said no. After that, I asked her with a laugh, "You're asking me like this. Do you think you've seen them?" She said, "I want to tell you something." I said, "Tell me." It was evening then. She said, "Not now. You come to our house in an hour. I have to tell you something." I said, "Okay, come tomorrow?" She told me, "No, you have to come today." I felt like I was a stranger to her. Even though I didn't want to, I said, "Okay, I will come." This was the first time I went to her house. She took me straight to her room, a small room very neatly arranged. Emma asked me to sit down. After talking for 5 to 10 minutes, I noticed that every time she wanted to tell me something, her mother was peeking at me. I felt like Auntie didn't let her talk openly with anyone. Anyway, I didn't care. I continued talking. While talking, I suddenly felt very thirsty for water. Emma went to another room to get water. My eyes fell on her table. I saw a bottle filled with water. I opened the bottle to drink water. Then her mother came and said, "This is Emma's water. Don't touch it." Suddenly I was shocked, and the bottle fell from my hand. Then Emma came and said, "Nothing will happen. I will see." I thought Auntie was angry with me. Now Emma closed the door and sat next to me. I said, "What is this water for?" She thought she knew and said, "Keep my word. I will tell you everything, okay? Do you jump rope while doing exercises on the roof every day?" I said yes, but why? Emma held my hand tightly and said, "Don't jump rope again." I asked, "If you have trouble sleeping, then I will jump rope in the afternoon." She told me, "You never jump rope." Now I am really getting angry. She said it like I don't have the freedom to invite people to jump rope in this house. I don't understand why he gets such a victory if I jump rope. I said, "Look, why are you forbidding? If there is no problem?" Emma stopped me and said, "You will have problems. You will suffer. I request you, please don't jump rope. I want your well-being." This time I got angry and pushed his hand away and said, "Either you tell me the reason for forbidding me or don't forbid me." I went. He saw me from behind many times and I didn't care. I felt very bad for that. I didn't want to talk like that. I thought I would say sorry when I meet him on the roof tomorrow. But I didn't find him on the roof the next day. Later I went to his house, but his house was locked. Later I heard from my mother. They went to their village house. I thought then I will meet them later. Later I went to the roof and did some exercise and jumped rope with them. I thought they were not at home, so it wouldn't be a problem. Suddenly I noticed that I was feeling pain in my back, so I jumped rope too. I thought it was normal pain and it would get better. But later the pain did not subside, and gradually the pain increased. 1 day or 2 days, I secretly took painkillers. Even the last day, I took 4 tablets a day. But the pain did not subside. My mother understands that I am getting sick, and I am not running around like before. One day, unable to bear the pain, I cried in front of my mother. My mother said, "I will take you to the doctor tomorrow. Wait a little, I will get through the night somehow." I saw that my body was very hot, and the pain was going beyond the limit. I had never felt so much pain before. I could not get up from my bed alone. I called my mother. Seeing my condition, my mother got scared. She helped me sit up. I had never felt so much pain before. It felt like my backbone had broken. My throat was dry. After 30 minutes, I sat up and told my mother that my throat is dry. Give me some water. I had drunk 3 glasses of water in a row. In fact, my throat, my whole body is dry. As morning passed, the pain increased to a new level. It is like when we pull the muscle in our legs while sleeping. I can't stand it anymore. After a while, the pain gets worse. Meanwhile, my mother is restless. My mother called my uncle and said, "Mother, if you do an X-ray, there is no problem with my bones. So, why is there so much pain?" Uncle doesn't understand. The pain is not reduced by the medicine my uncle gave me, as long as the medicine lasts. The pain does not last. If the medicine wears off, the pain starts again. This is my concern. Meanwhile, my condition started getting worse. I had to eat and sleep while sitting in bed, and the toilet was arranged in the middle of the house. My mother did everything alone. My mother was a school teacher, so I could not get her close all day. I started feeling alone. I could not move without my mother. My world gradually started getting smaller. My close friends started getting admitted to new varsities. Then it started to feel worse. I felt like all my friends and relatives had forgotten me. Loneliness surrounded me, even after days of poison, when my health was not improving. On the advice of my uncle, he let me go to another doctor, and he let me do an MRI. I couldn't walk, so I was taken to the MRI in a wheelchair. I felt like, what if this was my life? I couldn't live, and what would I do if I lived? I felt like I was going to die, Jack. The doctor gave me medicine, said I would get better. I couldn't believe it, so I cried in front of the doctor. My mother used to pray and cry for me every day. I also heard my mother crying in the next room, and I also cried. The days started to pass, very painfully. Let me tell you about the next few days. I was very alone, and suddenly woke up to the sound of crying. The crying seemed like the crying of a child. The child was crying so much that if I cried a little more, he would vomit. I called my mother so much, but my mother didn't come. When my mother didn't come, I tried to get up from my bed, but with so much pain I couldn't get up. I can't say how long it took me to sit up. Now it's my turn to stand up. My lower back is aching with pain. Oh, what pain. It feels like everything is going to break. The baby started coughing along with crying. I knew something bad would happen if I couldn't calm him down. I stood up with a chest. I thought, how can I walk now? My throat was dry. I looked at my water bottle near the pillow. I didn't drink any more water for fear that if I went to get it, I wouldn't be able to stand up again. Now the baby started coughing heavily. She started crying loudly. I started praying in my mind and was saying, "Give me some strength, the baby is in pain." Little by little, I tried to walk to the next room. One step at a time, I kept moving forward. I don't know how long it took me. When I went there, I saw a beautiful baby with a very pretty face, about 8 or 9 months old. I said, "Look, I've come, don't cry." I kept saying, "Come, come," but she didn't come. So I stood there trying to stop her crying, trying to make her laugh. After a while, her crying stopped, and she was happy, looking at me. I am trying to make him laugh more, What a beautiful laugh. Suddenly my mother calls me. I respond to my mother's call and realize that I was dreaming in my sleep. That morning I tried to get up myself. I thought that I was able to get up in the dream, but that day, I could not get up either. I thought to myself that dreams are dreams. My life is confined to the four walls. Since then I see the child in my dreams. I talk to him. I play with him, but I never touch him. A certain distance between us. I want to caress him a little, get close to him, but I can't catch him. But one day I see something different in my dream. The sound of the baby's laughter wakes me up. I go to the next room to see him. I believe I have to endure this unbearable pain to see him, but the desire to see him drives me crazy. Then I don't know if it's a dream or reality. Everything seems real to me. I see the baby laughing and playing on the bed. I notice someone praying next to him. What can I say that the child is so happy to see me? He wants to crawl and run to me. I noticed that the child is coming to the very edge of the bed. If he moves a little, he will fall. His head may explode. I saw this, and I said to him who was praying next to me, "Hey, catch the child, he will fall." But he didn't hear me. When the child moved forward, I ran and caught him. I think the person next to me was surprised. I was able to catch him. What peace I felt. I woke up early that morning. After I woke up, I thought to myself, if I hadn't held the baby, he would have fallen and been in pain. I laughed and said, "Jake, it was a dream." Today I felt that the pain was a little less. I think I could sit up if I tried from the floor, and it was true that I could sit up. Gradually the pain started to decrease. I could sit up, and within 3 days, I could even stand up. I pray that even my worst enemy doesn't have such pain. Emma came to see me a few days later. I was very happy to see her. After many days he came. I asked him, "Didn't you hear that I was sick? And why didn't you come when you heard? You didn't even come to see me because I was a little angry that day, you know. How much I thought of you, how lonely I felt." He told me, "I didn't tell you not to jump rope. You see how you get sick. It's all my mother's blessings. Now I can sit alone." He said, "Now you can walk, you can run, just like you saved the child by running and stopped his crying." I said, "Don't tell me anymore." The child laughed sweetly. Emma is leaving. I thought she was in a hurry. I said, "Wait here, I'll call my mother." She said, "Mom went to the roof. The door was open, so I went in. Now I'm Solana." "Don't worry, you'll be fine. Now Emma is leaving." I called her name a few times, then I thought it was her. How did she know about my dream? I didn't even tell my mother. "Wait a minute, Emma." I called her name a few times, but she didn't respond. I thought he had gone home by then. I thought I would find out from him later how he knew about my dream. What a surprise. I slowly started to recover. I started walking like a child for the second time. Now I no longer see the child in my dreams. It took 5 months to recover. How the days passed. I thought I would go to Emma's house today. I went to their house in the afternoon. When I went, I saw her mother at home. I told Aunt, "Why don't you call Emma for a while?" Aunt looked at me like this. She looked at me and said, "You don't know that Emma ran away from home 3 months ago. She got married." I was surprised. 3 months ago? I had talked to her 10 or 12 days ago. Aunt, I couldn't believe it. Then she told me something about Emma. My question was, who did I talk to that day? Who was with me that day? Everything seemed to be fine. I thought to myself, If I ever meet her again, I will ask her why she forbade me from jumping rope. How did he know that I would be sick? How did he know about my dream? How did he come to my house? There are so many questions. That was the main event of today. That day I talked to Emma's mother and found out more about her. After that, I never met her again. Because we changed our house after 2 or 3 months. Actually, you have to trust in God. So sometimes I console myself. Maybe God was testing me. He didn't want me to suffer. I passed his test, and my mother's prayers were with me. Anyway, pray for me. Everyone, stay well, stay healthy. For our esteemed audience, do you have any explanation for what happened to Solana? If so, please tell me in the comment section. Good luck to everyone. Bye bye.